This would indicate a death total of at least 671 people. However, other sources suggest a wider-ranging disaster with as many as 5,000 people missing. So why did this landslide occur? I will quickly discuss potential causes. Mainstream news outlets have put forward discussed additional possible causes they did not mention, and finally discuss the plausibility of each of these possible causes. It is true that this section of Papua New gold mining Guinea is incredibly rich in gold ore deposits which largely formed 6 million years ago when magmatic fluids rich in gold intruded into Cretaceous and Tertiary age sedimentary rocks, depositing material in these units. However, there are no commercial gold mines which are close enough to the disaster area to have even had the potential to destabilize the mountainside. While there is recent evidence of D on another nearby hill, this material was not connected to the region which collapsed and appears to have only been extracting dirt to a G-grade the local roads with, since I could find no evidence of even small-scale amateur mining of gold in the disaster area. I do not believe this to be the cause. As for earthquake link, the possibility of an earthquake triggering this disaster, a magnitude 4.5 earthquake did strike 118 kilometers to the west on May 18 and between May 13 and 23, perhaps in association with this earthquake. Two small landl sites expanded on the same hillside which would eventually collapse. This could have indicated the initiation of a slow creep of a larger mess that eventually cascaded into a major disaster on May 24. Based on a limited dataset, ground shaking at the disaster site on May 18 likely approached 2 to 3% the force of gravity, which is just barely above the scientifically accepted threshold needed to potentially trigger a landslide. Thus, an earthquake origin is heavy rainfall. Plausible as the cause, heavy rainfall is technically plausible as an origin, especially since the region receives 134 and or 340 centimeters of rain a year. However, no official rain gauges exist near the disaster site, so I simply do not have enough information to comment further on this possibility. Since the mountainside which collapsed was largely composed of limestone, and limestone is highly susceptible to the formation of caves which remain hidden underground, could this have been the cause of the collapse? While technically plausible, we have found no direct evidence of such a cave existing. However, what I did find evidence of was the reduction of vegetation coverage on the hillside which would collapse between 2017 and 2024. On an adjacent hillside there are burn scars from what is likely slash and burn vegetation. If this process clears enough of a hillside's vegetation which naturally holds down underlying rock via its roots, it can destabilize the hillside and eventually result in a landslide. We don't know which of the AFN theories is what happened with this subject, likely to only be figured out months from now.